Hi everyone. Today I'll be talking about vegetarian as first part. Then the second part I'll talk about Nigerian politics and what we are facing currently in Nigeria. So vegetarianism. The first time I heard the word vegetarianism or vegetarian was about 5 years ago, and I had no idea what it is. In fact, when I read about it, I couldn't believe that a human being could be living on plants alone. It was unconceivable for me due to the way I was raised and the environment that I grew up in. It was unconceivable. So, as I've been hearing that some Nigerians are becoming vegetarian now, I've been hearing that. So, I'll be highlighting some of the problems, some of the challenges that a vegetarian will face in Nigeria. Alright, before I go into that, I would like to show my full appreciation to my patrons. Thank you very much for supporting my channel. I'm grateful to you guys. Those of you that have been wearing cups of coffee, thank you. I'm grateful. Thank you so much. Most especially Mr. Mark. I'm going to talk about him. A very wonderful man. He doesn't want me to be praising him, but I'll never stop praising him. I can't thank him enough. Alright, for all of you, just know that I'm very grateful to you guys. I can use an entire video to thank you and it will never be enough. Thank you so much. The number one challenge that a vegetarian will face in Nigeria is money. Yes. For you to be a vegetarian in Nigeria, you must be very, very rich. You must be very, very rich. Now, I know you might be asking, why do you need to be very, very rich for you to become a vegetarian in Nigeria? Number one, the reason is that our fruits in Nigeria are expensive. They are pricey. Yes. Fruit in Nigeria are expensive in Nigeria. The fruit that are not expensive are those ones that are being cultivated in the rural area, and those are seasonal. For example, now, about 2 months ago, we were in season of African star apple. Now, once the season is gone, the fruit is gone, we'll not say it again. But I'm very sure those people that will be practicing vegetarianism, they are not going to be living in the rural area. They really be living in our city. And in city, things, I'm saying that like in Lagos State, in Port Harcourt, in Abuja, those are our main cities. Believe me, fruits are very, very expensive there. Very, very expensive. So that means that they must be rich for them to be able to eat it and enjoy it as a vegetarian. And number two is that their choice of food will be limited. Yes, their choice of food will be limited. In fact, when they go to party, Nigerian party, they will not have anything to eat. Yes, because in Nigerian party, these are the three main food that I usually prepared. We have rice, we have white rice, we have jollof rice, we have semovita, and egusi soup. In the egusi soup, you can find beef there. You can find beef there. You can find chicken there. So if vegetarian will not enjoy that. So those are the main food that you can find in a typical Nigerian party. So they won't be able to eat outside. What I'm saying is that when they visit someone, a person who does not know that they are vegetarian, the person will have very, very limited choice on the kind of food to prepare for them. And another thing is that the restaurant. There's no restaurant in Nigeria that I know of, that provides services for vegetarian. No, I don't know of anyone in Nigeria that provides inclusive service for vegetarian. That means that everything you want to be eating, it has to be home prepared. It has to be home prepared. No going out, no buying your food takeaway and you bring it home. And for some people, that is a whole lot of a headache. Yes, a whole lot of headache. That's what you'll be facing. And the third one is the ridiculousness. Yes, ridiculousness. Nigerians, we can be very funny sometimes, especially when we get to hear something that we have no idea about, or when we hear that somebody is doing something that is out of norm. Somebody is doing something out of normal, we tend to make jest of them. Yes. Normally, if you tell an average Nigerian that you are a vegetarian, that you don't eat animal or anything related to animal, believe me, they're going to laugh at you. for the Westerners, might be thinking that is ridiculous, but for Nigerian, it's part of our fabric. Though things are changing now, thanks to internet, we are getting to know more about other countries and cultures. You know, we are getting to know that we are not the center of the entire world. We have many cultures all over the world. So people are going to laugh at you, they're going to mock you. So you need to be fully prepared for that. So those are the 3 challenges that I can think of that you face as a vegetarian in Nigeria. Now, let's talk about the state of polity in Nigeria, what is going on in the country. For those of you that have been my long-time subscriber, you notice that this is outside, and I've never showed my clip in this place before. And the reason that I'm outside now is because the price of fuel, the petrol has skyrocketed, and I can't afford to buy it. A liter of fuel in Nigeria is now sold for 330 naira. In case you don't know that, that is about 50 cents. You may be thinking, man, that is very, very low. But when you do the calculation against the average income of a Nigerian, you would know that that is extremely expensive. So we just can't afford that. And once the price of petroleum increases in Nigeria, automatically the price of every commodity will also increase. In case you are wondering why is that, because in Nigeria we don't have reliable power supply, so all the companies, factories, offices, they rely on petrol or diesel to power their different factories. As a result, the prices of every commodity will also increase. Foods, everything, clothes, transportation fare will increase, and that is a huge burden on an average Nigerian. And the problem is that these people don't seem to care about an average Nigerian. They don't seem to care about an average Nigerian. Now, about 3 days ago, I was talking with Mike at Atomic Shrimp, and he sent a picture to me that there was a flood in his town. Fortunately, it was not affected in any way. So I asked him that what was the government doing about it, and he said the government is not really doing much about it. And I was like, it's like this government, they are the same everywhere. They are just worse from one part in this part of the world to other part of the world. Now the question is that is it the position that makes them to be wicked, or that makes them to have no feeling for their fellow human beings, or when they get to the position, they show their real self? Because I don't understand. I can't just think of it. Why a fellow human being will not be able to be empathic towards another human being? These people, they have this power to do it, but they are just too selfish, and just can't understand that. Too selfish, too selfish. And I hope one day things will get better. The entire world will become a better place for us to live, a place where we'll be so glad that we are humans. All right, that's it about this video. Once again, special thanks to my patron for supporting my channel. Thank you very much. I really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much. So I'll be buying makeup of coffees too. Thank you. I appreciate you guys. If you have any question, please let me know in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel and also turn on the notification bell. Thank you very much. I'll see you next time.